All right, what's going on, people? Over here, had a couple of jobs. I really didn't, not much at all. I didn't even get to drive this yet, so I can't tell you exactly how that went yet. Um, I really was gonna start working on my midget Baja, but still not down here. I have some plans that I will be doing some custom work here, but if I decide to do it, I will let you guys know how it goes. I pressed some bearings in for a friend of mine, so I had my press here. I still didn't organize my primal stuff, but we will be doing an unboxing today of an engine. Right? I need to clear up this table ASAP. So let's start by unboxing stuff. You guys know I don't like to open up things without you guys. So what we got here today? Some of you guys already knew. All right, so we got ourselves something from England over here, huh? Scott Finlay. Any questions? All right, so there's a lot of talk about this, and there's a lot of talk about, I don't have it down here yet, but you guys are aware of the Barlow 34 that I have, Reed, and you guys are aware of the OBR Reed signature that I have. And what we got here, I don't know yet. Let's unbox it. It's supposed to be another 34 Reed, but it's got Finlay. Now, I've had this engine for a while, and my friend Eric had this engine even longer than me. I've had this engine already. First of all, I did not have it come to my house. It went straight to my buddy Eric's house, okay? His name on YouTube is Daddy Daughter Team, okay? Well, he's a good friend of mine, you know, I trust him, and I had asked him, listen, is it okay if I send an engine over to your house? Can you get me this engine? And because I can't have any more engines come to the house. Well, I should have just sent it to the house because I had it down here forever. My wife actually unboxed this before me, as you can see, and voila, she found the fucking engine in here. So whatever, I told her I already had it, whatever, so be it. All right, it was no big deal, but it could have been worse. I just can't have any more engines come to my house. You guys know already, I sent engines over to Gary's house. I sent engines all over the place. I even sent an RC over to my neighbor across the street. All right, so let's unbox this. I'm done explaining. Let's take a look at this here. Newspaper. This. What we got here? All right, so we got a Zenoa box here. Like if you get me a Zenoa engine. Okay. And then Zenoa is awesome. They give you nice fuel lines. They give you a nice fuel filter. But this is the main thing right here. Oh snap. This is the main bad boy right here. Let's pop this guy out. We got intake, Reed, whole 9 yards. Velocity stack, right from Scott Finlay himself. Everything is supposed to match one another. There's nothing else in here. That's all I got here. That's all I got here. Alright. Take a look at the box. Just a Zenoa box. Only thing different is over here. All Scott Finlay performance engines are hand ported and built by Scott Finlay himself. No staff or involved, so you are assured 100% quality. Okay. Alright, so, you know, sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get an engine from them. The reason why is because supposedly he does every engine himself, and sometimes he'll do a batch and then he'll sell all at once. Like he'll do a batch of 10, then he'll do another batch of 10. You know, so if you want an engine from them, you gotta like pre-order it, and you gotta be on a list. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's sit down here. Kids over here playing around with it. Yeah, baby. I love engines, man. I got all engines. I got all types of engines. I say the more engines, the better. I'd rather have more engines than vehicles. It's just the way it is. Very nice. Yeah, come with a clutch. Alright, it's got a nice house in here. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice case. Very nice. Alright, I don't know who makes the cases for him. Maybe they do. Looks almost, openings here. Oh, it's almost, it's different in the Bartolone and it's different from the Total Racing, which is the OBR, the case. So I guess he's got his own twist. Now, rumor has it, for the longest time, this is the closest, this engine here is the closest engine that you can get to the feel of a power of a big bore, is this 34 here from Scott Finlay himself. Alright? For the longest time, the rumor has it, this is the most powerful 34 out of all the 34s that you can get. Ever since Bartolone came out with his Reedcase 34. Supposedly, Bartolone's 32 and OBR's 32, the new, like their signature series, the OBR signature series, is right up there to this style of engine. Rumor has it. Rumor has it that the new Bartolone, with his version of carburetor and his own crankcase, his own design, his own Reedcase, and his matched modified 990 carb to his engine, which is dynoed at Bartolone's place. Supposedly, the new Bartolone 34 Reed that I have, that I'm using on my dragster, outpowers this, outperforms this, supposedly. Well, I don't know. I can't tell you that for a fact. All I can tell you is this. I own all three. I could someday, one day, give you my honest, not opinion, I can give you an honest fact of what performs best. Alright? I can't do that. I don't want to start shit between the engine guys. I love all the engine guys, okay? I really do. Alright, I'm friends with every one. Alright, that's why I got all, I spent money on all three. Alright, I got the most of the OBRs. I have most of theirs for years. Alright, I love Chris Bartolone. I got many of his products as well. I love all his products. I love all his engines. Alright, but I've had more OBRs. Alright, I've had a ton of Bartolone exhausts. Alright, everything Bartolone gets his hand on or touches is great. Alright, from what I've seen throughout the years. Alright, OBR, great as well. But the Bartolone always has that slightly, there's always something better, something slightly engine-wise. Yeah, you got to pay a little bit more, but it was always better at the end of the day. But that new signature series, we will try out. I hear a lot of good things about it. And guess what? I got supposedly what used to be the old king of the block, Scott Finlay 340, supposedly. Well, we don't know that. I don't know that because I haven't tried it out yet. Now we will. Now there's some videos of this engine on an MTXL ballooning the tires, man. All right. There's many videos of Scott Finlay's 320s, his 32s, and there's a lot of guys drag racing with the Scott Finlays, doing really good times and doing really great. And they've been some of them been reliable. And I hear from some other guys that a lot of these are not as reliable because they're overpowered, you know, so they don't last. When you overdo an engine, yeah, it's gonna perform like a monster, but they don't last. That's the problem. All right, but we will see. All right, I got my own way of breaking in things. I don't listen to nobody, not even the engine makers. I break in my engines my way. All right. From nitros to gas engines. All right. I have many modified nitro engines that has done some next level shit and has actually scared a lot of E-words. All right. A lot of E-words are amazed of what some of my nitros have done, some of my modified stuff. All right. So I have a modified 32 that has outlasted the modifier's 32. All right. His personal engines. All right. His personal 32. Mine has outlasted his. All right. And I have proof of mine beating the shit out of mine. So anyway, back to this here. This is a beautiful engine here. No questions. I love engines. Now I don't know what tricks he's done, but all I can say is I finally got my hands on one, and it's super nice. Okay, very nice, very nice. All right, our Brat brothers from England do very nice work. I don't know why this has got a choke ass carburetor. This ain't no 990. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here. This is what he has. He has. Alright, I want full modified, so. Probably what, 11. It's 1107, just as I thought. Hopefully it's a modified. It has to be a freaking modified 1107. If it's not, I'm taking it out and I'll put a rooster tail in here. Let's see what the rooster tail true modified 990 can do on here. For now, it's going to be run just like this. I'm going to break her in. When? I don't know. All right, but we're going to have to, if I am going to test out the 3 engines, the 340s, Reeds, we're going to have to pick a test dummy. So maybe my X2 will be the test dummy. I don't know. We'll see. But I tell you right now, I don't feel like running my BOTAJELL 34 in there, but for us to test all 3 engines, we're gonna have to use that as a test dummy. All right, I have other plants for my BOTAJELL 34. I got a couple of friends that have all 3. My friend Rich Gordon has all 3 engines, and he tells me that the BOTAJELL outdoes all of them. So I was planning on going right away with the BOTAJELL on my Baja to drag race next year, but I don't have proof for myself. I can't say, I can only go by word of mouth. I don't have proof myself that what performs best out of those 3. So I may just do that. This is not to start a war between the engine makers. I love all the engine makers. We need more engine makers out there. All right, we need more. All right, I have all types of engines, from Rovens to SCZs, to whatever, to CYs. You guys know I got all types of engines. I love engines. I want more. We're gonna get more, and guess what? We got more. We still got to unbox that, but today we're gonna call it quits. I'm super happy with this bad boy. All right, so a big shout out to Scott Finlay himself, to Lan. Very nice. All right, there's no exhaust, nothing that comes with this, just engine. Oh, carburetor, and velocity stack. All right, hopefully everything, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, so I may not put any outwears if I'm gonna try it out. Should be a monster to put on my drag Baja, but I don't know if I'm gonna, I may use this engine to bash. I don't know. Not know. All right, so till next time, guys. Till next time. Look at this bad boy. Yeah. Yeah, I love engines.